Hey y'all, what's up? How you doing? I hope you're having a great evening. I know it's kind of late, but I figure we'll just hop on. I haven't been on in a little while. Well, actually, I was just on. I'm just saying Happy Mother's Day, but just a back and forth conversation on how y'all are doing. Let me know how how you doing with e-learning and the pandemic and everything. I know back then we did a few PowerPoints. Well, we did one PowerPoint and basically a work with me session. But today we're just talking about, you know, it says time management is a journey. Now, for me, I was a teacher for 16 years, about 16 years and stuff. And one of the things when I was a new teacher that took some time to master was time management. So that's why I say time management is basically a journey and you learn it along the way. So let me see. It can be in so many different aspects. Like when we think of time management, like to me, one of the things I had to work on like immediately was pacing the time in my class. So basically, um, in my particular schedule, it was 45-minute blocks, and the principal had different expectations for us to hit as far as doing the different parts of the lesson. Whether it's the do now, we had do now, motivation, guided practice, um, independent practice, wrap up, parking lot, whatever. Every single, every school may call it something different. Every era has a different name. You basically know how education is. Sometimes every 6 months it's a different theory or whatever. But one of the key factors is how do you pace the lesson? Um, One of the things that helped me was basically to have some sort of visual timer. um, in e-learning, I guess you can take your whether it's your phone, the different the countdown section on your phone, just have it by your screen while you're doing the Google Meets, your Zoom meetings, your any kind of video meetings, and so you can actually see it visually. Okay, we have 5 minutes for this section. All right, and try as you may want to start off with a very simple question to start off the lesson with, something that can be accomplished within those few minutes and stuff. So do that, get some students to respond, and then move on to the next item. Oof, I'm sorry. My stuff is just falling apart today and stuff. Eventually, with each passing, well, as the lessons pass, you'll get better and better. Because remember, it is a journey. So, probably for the first 2 days, you want to make sure to try to master it, like each part of the lesson within the time frame. Because to say that you're going to run in and do it all at once, that may not happen depending on how much experience you have. And, try to be gentle on yourself. A lot of the curriculums have been altered and excused because of the pandemic. Use this time effectively to try to just fine tune certain things when you do have this time on your hands. Well, it's not time because you guys are working really hard. E-learning is no joke as far as preparation, but right now, again, we're just talking about time management right now. So I would say for the first 2 3 days, try to master getting your do now done at a certain time. Different class chemistries, they will have different pace that each of them go by. So sometimes you may have to vary the type of question. So within the first 5 to 7 minutes, hopefully you'll have the do now down pat. Just have it like one or two questions. Make sure try to get as many people to answer, and then on to the next thing. The motivation part, or the current event or the springboard for the lesson, You want to try to get that done within um, 7 to 10 minutes max and stuff. That would really help out. Again, you may want to have your timer. For your motivation piece, it could be a video. You want the video maybe to be 2 minutes with a question. Have a graphic organizer. That graphic organizer can also transition into the lesson itself as far as questions that you'll answer within it. So everything is tied together, and that'll also help with the timing of the lesson, with the time management, because therefore it just flows. So if you do end up spending a few more moments within that motivation, it doesn't matter as much because your lesson can be directly related and transition easily in there. So we have you want to have a visual timer out. Two, sometimes there are some software that can actually ring on your computer, because I'm trying to think of alternatives. Like, since a lot of us are home and working from the computer, and so when you hear that buzzer, that'll also be a reminder. Or you can even get some of the students involved and have someone to be basically the timekeeper of the class. All of these things. And if you don't want them yelling out, maybe they'll have like a secret signal to you, like 2 minutes left, have their fingers up, raise their hand, do something, some kind of indicator and stuff. So, there are just so many ways to just go about it. Um, Next one we can have to help with time management is that you can definitely have a visual agenda out. It can either be written somewhere in the back. I know I've seen like some of the online classroom, the teachers that have like their whiteboard up. You can have it like laid out here, or you can have it laid out on the screen, or actually share it with your students and they have it and stuff. It'll definitely keep you on track. Um, just anything that you can. After the first few days with mastering the different sections of the lesson, then you want to try to add in different things, and whichever one that you feel comfortable. Let me know in the chat or in the comments below, what have you done that helped you with time management and stuff. Okay, let me know. I'll drop some. I'll do like another PowerPoint presentation with showing visually some of the things that have helped me out um, in my journey as in mastering time management, and let me know what you think. All right, I'm gonna stop this video here, and then we're gonna come back in and just chit chat. All right, see you in a few.